The aim of Alana is to handle general chit-chat, like an AI you could enjoy a pint with. It's ambitious, and Alana's ability to generate a conversation really is impressive.
I think Roger Federer is awesome, so I am wondering.
But it isn't quite there yet.
Okay, since you like sports, what is a sport that you like to watch?
I prefer football.
Great! Which player do you like?
Any player who plays for my favourite team, which is Leeds United.
Okay, I heard you talk about Leeds United. I think that Leeds United is a 1974 television play shown on October 31st, 1974 on BBC. The film is based on an unofficial strike in Leeds in February 1970. Shall I go on?
I'm really not sure whether I want Alana to go on here or not.
This is actually an interesting example of an AI problem in, figuring out what is the user actually talking about. Didn't really have enough common sense knowledge to realize that when you say Leeds United, that's really normally talking about a football team. So
Right.
It turns out, there are many possible things you could be talking about when you say Leeds United. So what it did is it looked in Wikipedia for anything called Leeds United.
But it highlights what we as humans would regard as quite a
Absolutely.
simple problem, and just how complex it is to teach a machine. Well, I'll forgive Alana for that one. Let's see if I carry on.
Okay, what is a video game that you played recently?
Well, I haven't played a video game for about 20 years. The last one I played was Gran Turismo.
Regarding Gran Turismo, I heard on the radio that Gran Turismo Sport is now scheduled to be released October 17th on PlayStation 4. Should I tell you more?
No, thank you, Alana, but that's very interesting.
You are very kind.
So what you actually said is you haven't played the game for 20 years. So a human would really infer from that you don't really want to know lots about this game and this kind of stuff. And this is the kind of thing that makes language research so incredibly fascinating, but also incredibly challenging, because there's a lot more going on than just the words that you said. So we are actually pretty far away from having the kind of conversations you see in science fiction films.
Speaking of sci-fi...
Alana, if you don't mind, I want to talk to Oliver for a moment.
You can ask me about my favorites if you like. What things do you like?
No, I'm talking to Oliver now. What is actually going on there?
About Oliver? I saw this on the news. Had a headline Star Wars, The Last Jedi premiere.
It wasn't the best chat I've ever had, but free-flowing conversation like this is still a real achievement for AI.
Participation. Shall I say some more about